All right, so this is the road coming off of Bean Hill. Bean Hill Road exit comes in here, and this is where the gate from the National Forest is supposed to be closed, but for a lot of reasons it never is. I get tired of buying locks and having them cut off and whatnot. Anyway, this is what defines the width of the road. If you can't get between these two posts, you're not getting down the rest of this road anyway. Those posts are 12 feet and like 3 inches apart. 12 foot. This is the road in between here. The road is not 12 feet wide because we pay for the gravel, and the gravel is a car length, 1 car length wide through here. You put 2 wheels on it and you drive on there, and that's how you keep the road in one spot. But these guys just, well, it's hard to see because of the shadows, but this kind of stuff. Look at this from last night. There's nothing to avoid. There's no pothole here. This stuff. It was right over here, right off the road, for no good reason. Runs over a log, and you can't really see because of the shadows. But this is what wears the edge of the road down into these pools. We're only about a foot above the water level. See all this? There's no reason for this. There's nothing to be avoided by doing this. It's just destructive. Now, I mean, if they were avoiding something, it would only be on one side, but go across the road, and it's on the other side too. Now, I'm the only one that's ever bought any gravel. The entire time we've been here. See this all the way over in there? The only one that buys gravel. When you go to these narrow spots in here, and you don't stay on the 9 feet of gravel, you go on the edges, you turn the road into that stuff. And it's all the way up and down. All along the edges of the road, they run it down. They don't buy gravel. They don't maintain. They just kick the road over and make parking lots off to the side, over here and over here. Last night, they invited somebody to come over here, park their car there for about an hour, and walk all up in the woods. If you want to walk in the woods, this is a national forest. You park up on the public road. There's plenty of a side there, and you walk in. Okay, this road is for us to come and go at our maintenance and at our expense. National Forest doesn't do anything to help with it. Every bit of gravel has to be purchased by us and placed by us and maintained by us. And by us, I mean us and whoever else has got authorized use of it, which would be the other property. If they don't put any maintenance in, then they don't get a right to widen the road, which is what they're doing by default. Yeah, see this? They like to scrape with their loader all the gravel off the road, and they dump it on the edges. And this is pure gravel. Yeah, pure gravel that we paid for, scraped up. This is new. This isn't from years ago. This is brand new gravel I bought probably last year or the year before, scraped up, and there's piles of this way off the road all over the place because they scrape it off so that they can put it on the sides so they have a place to park their side by side and their cars and whoever else. And it's the same thing the guys did before. Ben Wilkins, he came down here, carved around the gate so he could get his 4-wheeler through without having to open the gate. He thought that made good sense, as if that wouldn't welcome everyone else to come in with their 4-wheelers around the gate. Again, never bought any gravel. Just scrape the gravel off the road and put it wherever they want and explain, I'm the jerk. It's not persnickety when there's 2,000 feet of this to get to my house. Look at this. This is way off of here. We're 12, 14 feet away from the other edge. There's a huge bow gravel, nice road right in here. Plenty of room to go back and forth. This is just intentional damage. That's just intentional damage. Look at this. It's tracks over tracks over. Look, this track. It goes right off into the woods. This one on top of it. Tracks on top of tracks. They're just doing it over and over. See this pothole? The pothole is a couple inches deep. Instead of slowing down, they just run off the road. Either fill the potholes or slow down. You don't get to widen the road and run all their gravel off into the sides while you don't buy gravel. And then when you can't make your driveway passable anymore, you just start cutting our trees down and cut our land down so that you can make a new road because you have a right to get out no matter what. And that's just not the case. And I wish our sheriff's department here would explain to people there are civil cases to solve things and there are criminal charges. Criminal charges is theft. And I believe this is theft of materials. Look at that. On both sides. It's always on both sides. Wherever the road is weak or soft, because they know I'm the only one that's going to work on it. I'm the only one that's going to pay money. So that's how they can hurt me.
Over there where that tree is, they're going to wash out the road doing
that. We already lost a tree that fell over. I mean, it's going to happen out in the woods. But that tree was helping hold this road together. No tree holding the road up. Now it's going to get soft right in here. The more you run over to the edge, over and over, keep running to that edge, pretty soon now all that water, it hasn't rained in days, all this water is going to be in this road if we don't build it up. And that does not help build it up. All the way over the edge, as far as they can get over. Yeah, right over the edge. Right over there's more of my gravel. You see this?
Potholes here.
Yeah, there's no potholes here. There's no reason for that on both sides. It's just this little dinky stuff. If they don't manage this road out here, and this is how they treat it, how do you think they treat their 600 foot of easement through our property? They don't. They do even worse. At least here, they've got me undoing most of their damage as they do it. On their easement, I'm not even doing that anymore. They damage it until it's completely impassable. And then they literally break our gates, break our fences, come onto our driveway, and call the cops up to say that we're impeding their ability to go through our driveway. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been ran over with cars. I've been woken up at midnight to have them punch me in the chest because they. Yeah, there's more tracks. Right straight into the woods. That's a track.
A big pile of gravel.
Yeah. Big pile of gravel. Look, here it is. There's, what is that? Better part of half a yard. Pure gravel. Yeah. That's why there's not out in the road. It's scooped over here so we can make a parking lot. Big. Oh, look, there's another big pile of gravel. Look at that. Look at this. Way off the road. There's just loads of it. So they can come out here. And under all these leaves, there's more gravel because they just keep dumping it. Because goofy Kyle Schuler told them that if there's any gravel found out in the road or in the forest, that means it's an old trail. So they've got a right to recover it. So now they're dumping my gravel off the road all over in the woods, trying to say it's trails. Oh, there's gravel here. So it's a trail. This is not a parking lot. Lynn Bradley was threatened with fines and seizures for clearing this out to begin with. I started putting all my deadfall down in here as it cuts down off the road. But there it is. Just more bullshit.